Live again. I'm gonna refresh the YouTube side.
Now we'll have to give a recap on what we've done so far today.
Well, it probably hasn't been out too long. It might have just cut out from that blip, so...
Yeah, I think the blip is what messed it up. Yeah.
Fucking Thanos.
Hello?
Yeah.
Refresh the...
Yeah,
Music is bumping, by the way.
Working again.
Okay,
Yep,
yeah.
can hear it
yeah.
again.
I think the hiccup on the connection is what did that. So, as long as the recording was working, it should be fine.
Yeah.
There.
But hey, yeah, it's back and it's working. So,
Okay.
let's go.
That's awesome.
So, we have two plans. Either Molotov cocktail, rile up Mama first, and sneak over to get the recording, or throw the Roomba, slicey bitch. And same, sneak over to...
See,
I think
slide.
Can we get the Roomba to throw the Molotov?
It only has legs.
Yeah.
Could
no, it
we
doesn't
get
have
the
hands.
Molotov thrown into the containment unit before the mom is supposed to get put in there?
Ooh, okay. Roomba as distraction. Molotov into the containment unit while Mama's raging.
Just adding all the chaos to this. Let's go.
I mean, look, we're fucking teenagers. The only thing we can do is cause chaos.
All we know is chaos. Let's
True.
go.
It's not like we have the hierarchical,
We were born into the
mandate here.
chaos, raised by it.
Jermaine just looks at everybody. It's like, okay, it's all right. This is just a dream anyways. It doesn't matter what happens. Let's just go
Oh,
for it.
honey.
Hey, Shay,
This
Healthy.
Yes.
can I do a quick investigation check to see if I can see Giggles and Catch anywhere?
Yes.
Because if they're on their way, so... Damn it, no, I don't see them.
You don't see them.
I don't see shit.
We have no mandate to be here. All we can do is blow shit up, so let's do it.
Let's
I don't have a
blow
criminal
this
record yet.
shit up.
It's okay.
Nor do I.
You don't have a
I
criminal
hope
record.
we
yet.
escape first. Before we end up with one.
If Knifebot can, cut some ropes on Mama, it should be helpful.
If it can cut people. You want it to cut people?
If you can cut a person, you can cut a rope.
Well, I mean, alright, so if we're leaving the rope up behind, can it be tracked back to us?
I doubt it. Did Cigna stamp her crest on it or anything when she was done creating
It's
this
just a
monstrosity?
knife with legs, man.
Mhm.
So we're gonna lose the knife with legs if we use it.
Dab.
Yeah, very likely.
That's why I say the Molotov. Alcohol is replaceable, but knife bots are forever.
bots are forever.
Just think Knifebot would be more useful in this situation. Actually, freeing Mama.
I mean,
Hey, Hugh.
we wanted it as a distraction,
How's it going?
but
What can
I don't-
you do?
I don't know if
You can throw. We know this.
the thing, Dougler, is it's literally just a knife with legs. I don't think it has like sensors to find rope and cut rope. I think I just send it in a direction and it stabs things.
Yeah, it's probably just like a battle bot, but without the like remote control.
Mm-hmm. I put
It's
it
just
in.
a knife with legs.
Yeah,
Have it-
there's
untested.
no advanced robotics on this thing.
It moves forward and there's a knife.
Maybe gets a chopping motion if we're lucky.
That's just the leg sort of movement. It just sort of the knife sort of bounces. It's just
There
a
you
knife
go.
with legs.
I don't
See-
want to waste the knife bot, and I also don't want it to like not have a purpose, but I think there might be a better use for it later.
I mean, if we're just using it to distract people, it being there to stab somebody is probably the best use.
I'm 50-50. Whatever the rest decides. It's 5 people, so it can be down to a vote.
I generally don't know.
Well,
I
items are
legit-
meant to be one-time use things anyways, so if we're gonna use it, why hesitate?
Well, that's why I'm worried, because it's like, what if there's like a better spot to use it? Because we could always buy more alcohol.
I could always make more knives with legs.
You know what? You're right. Knife with legs.
I can
Knife
always
with legs, get 'em.
I can always harvest more legs.
To be clear, I have about this much Everclear, and I'm not talking the amount of liquid in this, I mean the bottle itself. We can do alcohol multiple times. It's intended for an entire fucking high school.
Yeah.
Can't believe we're taking this long to decide on a knife with legs or Molotov cocktail.
These are
It shouldn't-
important decisions.
Volcano,
This
let's
shouldn't be
go.
a decision.
Yeah.
Both! I say we do both! We
Let's
toss
do
the
both.
leggy out there first, and then we blow the shit up afterwards.
I'm for it. Let's do it.
Let's
Let's
This is
do it.
why I love you. We're doing both.
Yeah. Let's do it both.
Okay, I feel like this counts as the planning.
Oh, absolutely.
Phase of,
Oh,
of-
yeah,
Of
definitely.
extended trouble.
Yeah.
But I did not declare the stakes, so I have to declare the stakes.
Big high.
Your
Stakes. Yeah, stakes are you could potentially be injured, and you could also get in trouble, or get noticed by people you don't want to be noticed by. That being said, threat level. Threat
Neville.
level. I am not Sid Lexic. Threat level. I'm gonna say they haven't noticed you yet. They're also armed. There's also a very angry.
Felicity.
Yeah, a very angry extra-dimensional Felicity. I'm gonna say this is more difficult than normal, but not the most difficult. Because
It
you do
is
have,
possible.
yeah, there's things in your favor. Make a plan. You are all already kind of have a plan. What
The
is
only thing-
everyone's roles?
The only thing I want to add to the plan is, since I am trying to get Astrid over there, I want to just like slap dirt and leaves and twigs like over us, just full on camo, for a sneak, to sneak us
The
both
old
over there.
sneaky
Okay.
peek.
How about everyone else?
I think I'm gonna lead. I think probably what I'm doing actually. For once, I'm literally telling people how to act.
I'd like to
If I
comprehend to know the
go-
best time to do the things.
If I go investigate, that's actually what I was gonna ask. Like, if I choose investigate, would I be able to make it like observing to know when the right time to move with each piece of the plan?
You mean like, are you trying to coordinate, or are you trying to, like, be a lookout? Because I feel like lead would be more coordination.
Yeah, investigate has like, how can I get into / past something, so you can investigate to open a path for me and Astrid.
Yeah, that works. I like that. So yeah, I will try to find the best path forward for the people who are going to be moving forward that are stealthier than the rest of us.
All right. How about Joanne? What is Joanne doing?
Well, I want to do the comprehend to understand best time to move, but
I feel like we got two people
kind of
on
got
that already.
Yeah.
I have the I was gonna say I have the food on me if because Joanne's the one that's like connected with Felicity before. Joanne,
Yeah, I was gonna say.
calm her down after the situation is.
Yeah, try and get her on our side.
Because I think Joanne's the only one that's actually connected with Felicity.
Makes sense.
That be emphasized then?
Probably be an empathize. I can see that working.
Okay, then yeah.
All right, I'll pass the food off to Joanne then.
All right. What role is Ashley going to be doing?
I am going to be doing probably program tech because it's going to be the two-pronged of turning the knife bot loose and setting up the sound.
All right, add the bonus die for knife with legs. Joanne, add a bonus die for the delectable salad. Does anyone else have any other items they want to utilize?
I mean, I can't imagine my flask would be overly useful when I'm literally pouring out of my Everclear, but it would be nice if I got a single bonus or something, because I've gotten no successes.
Do you hand your flask over to give someone some liquid courage?
Ooh, yes, absolutely. Who's okay? Yeah, so I would go over to I would go over to Jermaine and I would be like, all right, I know you're about to walk into a very dangerous situation, and I just want you to know whether this works or it doesn't. I'll be here for you. I'll catch you on the other side. And here, take this. You're gonna need it.
All right.
See you on the other side, bitch.
roll the 4 extra dice for your 2 lead rolls.
Woo! All right, so that's 4 extra.
Yep, 2 each.
Oh, thank God.
Come on, Pat.
Hey, you got one. All right. Courtney, you're doing an investigate to help them coordinate.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead and roll that for me.
I got 1
2 successes. We're getting somewhere.
How many do we
try.
need?
I'll mark a 4th condition and try to get another success on top of this because I feel like it's super important.
How many successes do we need, hon?
4 times the total, so
20?
20.
Yeah.
20.
And there's a second one.
All right, you have a total of 3. Getting halfway will let you move on to a next phase without everybody becoming scarred. So you do want at least 10.
I'll go. I'll turn Knifebot loose. Whoosh.
Nightbot runs up.
No.
That
no
is
successes.
no successes. I cut my hand on Knifebot as I turn it loose and push. 1 success. Go
Success. We're up to 4.
Oh shit.
me. Yeah.
Here comes the sneak.
Go on, Jermaine.
Hold on, baby.
Wait, what?
2.
All right, I'm gonna push.
Oh, you also get the 2 from lead as well.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I have the 2 from the lead. Hold on.
Come on.
Please roll well.
Damn it. Okay, I'm a push. Scared. All right, come on, baby. One.
All right, there's
Up
a
to
3rd
7.
success, and you can
And that
roll
includes
those 2
the
dice again.
2.
Yeah, I did the 2.
Yeah, you can re-roll that with the push as well.
Oh
I
right,
believe.
right. I didn't read all those. Another one. Okay.
All right,
Update.
so you got
4.
all right.
Shay,
Yes.
could I also use my understanding from before that there is a bigger one from way at the beginning of this mystery?
Bigger one. What do you mean?
Like when I first saw the mama, I get 2 more dice when I act on that information.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. You're acting on that information now. So if you have that mark, go ahead and clear that and utilize those banked dice.
We need 3, Joe.
Hey.
Come on.
So
Come on.
emphasize. Then shit, I used those before. Damn it. So I just get the 1 dice for the food. I want to push. So you're
Yeah,
up at
2.
10.
You need 1 more to be 10.
No, right before with my 2, it gets us a 10, doesn't it?
I
Let
had
me check.
4.
2, 3, 4,
8,
5, 6, 7.
10. Yeah.
Eight.
Wait. because I think the issue is because Tracy made a lead roll to add extra dice that doesn't actually count as
Right.
a success towards our successes.
She
Correct.
just adds to the pool.
Yeah, so that's
Which translated
9.
into an extra success, but isn't directly a success itself.
Yeah, so
Yes.
that's 9 then, right?
That's 9.
Yeah, we need one more.
Then
I don't know
Can
if I've
you
tapped my shame this this season, have I?
Someone rolled me. Someone rolled me 66.
I got it.
Okay.
Oh. Okay.
All right, now roll me 5d6.
Now roll you 5d6. Okay. Wow. All right.
Something is happening, and it's
Go
not
me.
beneficial.
Yeah,
Oh.
You want
Oh.
fives and ones? I got lots of fives and ones. And twos, apparently.
You is trying to make a move.
What are
So-
you boying? 5s and 1s, apparently.
Okay,
I'm
so
gonna tag injury and push.
Brilliant.
Go, Joe. Go, Joe.
Come on. 11.
There you go.
There you go. All right. So Tracy gives Jermaine a hit from the flask, a little liquid courage. Courtney, you quickly point out the direction and wait for. You're watching the scene unfold between Felicity and these other people holding it down. You take a quick look towards the woman with the cigarette who's just observing calmly to ensure that they're not paying attention, and quickly point out a quick path and when to move. Jermaine, you quickly move down, keeping Astrid covered in foliage along with yourself as this knife bot runs up. This knife with legs runs up, jabs someone in their ankle, and we hear them shout, "Oh, holy fuck!" As they jump and lose grip on the bindings. It's definitely a person and not a robot in that suit. But they jump and they lose control of holding down the ropes. Felicity bucks upward, and you hear a very loud as it rears upward and kicks off some of the ropes. Joanne, you're trying to get its attention, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
That's right, plan. Yes.
All right. So you have the bowl out, and before it can do anything, before it does anything else, you see her spin around and throws her body against the vehicle angrily, having not found Lickaboo. And one thing you would notice, Lickaboo's not here. And it's probably something she noticed as well. But one of the eye stalks shoots over you in your direction and starts to move. The woman with the cigarette begins to move as well. Before there are the sound of some gunshots that were hidden, which stops her in her tracks, and she looks over her shoulder in the completely opposite direction. As the scene changes briefly, and we see Officer Giggles and Officer Ketch, and one of them says, and Ketch says, "We got some civvies on the scene," and Giggles says, "Well, time to run distraction. Their safety's top priority now." And then they start to fire. But you all have a moment to act again.
It's my second part of the plan.
See, I shouldn't. But Jermaine's a bit. She still kind of thinks that this is all just a waking nightmare, and I have a knife.
Oh no.
Don't shank it, bitch.
Jermaine knows anatomy really, really well, and these people are armed.
Are we about to get serious?
Look,
It's just a little casual murder. It's fine.
look. It's not murder. Jermaine knows how to make it so that someone can't really use their arm very well, and if they can't use their arm, they can't shoot.
No, it's
Right?
fine. If you yell self-defense as you run up and stab someone in the heart, then it counts.
Just yell last resort, and it's fine.
This is my plastic
Castle
fork.
defense.
Stand your ground.
So I
Self-defense
feel like
rush.
this just needs to be saying that we here at Party White Gaming are not legal experts and do not offer this as legal advice.
This is not legal
We here at Pretty
advice.
White Gaming love America and gun laws, and the fact that we can just murder people freely in America is great.
Listen,
Well,
I
I
live
mean,
in
as
Germany
long
now.
as
Brass
you're-
knuckles are
No.
illegal. Don't do this shit.
Brass knuckles
Can't even
are
have
in
that.
fact illegal.
You can't
So
even
is
have those,
this.
so don't fuck around.
Technically. I still.
I will
have
wait
it.
till everybody else makes a plan before I go shanking people, so...
I'm
My
going.
plan has always been throw alcoholic, flaming piles of death into the interior of the carrying van.
Yeah, my plan hasn't changed. I was gonna get the sound going.
All right, so sounds like it's another program tech from Astrid.
Mm-hmm. I'll just roll that now.
Okay.
With my portable toolkit. I don't think that'll help, but maybe.
That'll help.
All right, I'll take it. Program. 1 success.
All right, we're up to 12.
I'm helping.
Is Felicity bound, or is she like mobile now?
She's begun to break free. Someone got stabbed in the ankle by a walking knife.
I couldn't imagine who would have done that horrible thing. I guess. Can I? I don't think I could justify sneaking over to help break the binds with my knife. That's probably going to be a body, right? Or a force.
When you're sneaking over there, maybe a sneak.
Depends on how you're doing it.
I mean, I'd like to not be seen, but because I'm split because Astrid is now tinkering, and I want to keep Astrid protected. But being proactive, I'd probably help. It'd probably be smarter to release Felicity. So
I'll be
that
fine.
Astrid
I'm a Terminator. I'll be fine. I have
You're
defensive
probably-
protocols.
Yeah, but they probably know how you work.
They'd have to know that I'm a robot.
Fair. All right. Whatever the DM says would be the best move. I want to help cut Felicity free.
So I'd say running out there is probably going to be a bit difficult to remain unseen. Because that's kind of where most of the focus is right now.
Yeah.
If you can give me a legit idea that would keep you hidden, then I'm all for it.
How is Felicity bound? Is she bound to an anchor point, or is it like a casted net? Because if I can stay hidden out of sight to the anchor point.
It was 4 anchor points that was holding a net over her. A very durable net, which looks like it has some copper running through it. And 4 people were trying to restrain her.
It's got
If we
copper
take out
in
the
it.
people, she'll be free.
So should I just suplex somebody? I've got the body for it.
Fucking suplex somebody. Let's go. Get 'em.
all my points are in body, so
Yeah, body this fool.
fuck it. I'm just gonna try to take one of them to the ground.
All right, force body.
Let's do it.
Are you using the knife?
Yes.
Add +1 for stabbing someone.
I just yell big titty goth
Oh
girlfriend.
no, you're kidding
Oh,
me. Okay,
dear.
hold up. Come on, I got one more. You gotta be kidding me. All right, fuck it. I'll mark injured. Okay, 1 and the bonus. 1 success.
All right, we up to 13, yo.
Jermaine, come on, honey, you're all
Haven't
body.
I haven't acted yet, and I'm wondering, is he was here with us, right?
Hey, how's it going?
Hey, Hugh. You know what I've learned about you in my past experience dealing with you this whole time? You are really, really good at throwing, and I hand like 3 fucking Molotov cocktails to Hugh. These.
Oh, sweet. I always wanted to juggle.
Always wanted to juggle.
Okay, so Hugh is notorious at using the wizard's fireball. If you hand him 3 of those, is that fucking meteor?
Yeah.
That would be meteor, yes.
Yeah.
Minute meteors.
I
let's go.
hand Hugh a meteor strike because I pull out my fucking gun.
Okay.
Here we
Whether
go,
this
flame
works or
strike.
not, that car is not going to be able to operate. I'm going to shoot, I don't know, the front wheels,
The engine block.
the engine block, literally any functional part of it that I can see, I'm going to try and shoot because I have good force body and I get a plus. How much from using a gun? 2?
It's a 3, isn't it? Because we
2 or
improved it.
3.
Plus
We
3?
improved it, yeah.
I only have
How
one
many-
shot at this because
how
I'm
many
not
bullets
going
do you
to
have left
scar
in that?
myself tonight. Not right now, at least.
How many bullets do you have left in that gun?
Have we even
'Cause that's the one
used
Lydia
any of the
improved, right?
bullets in that gun?
Yeah, I don't think
That's
I've
the one that
literally
I
this whole
don't-
time I've just
I
gestured
don't
to
think
myself
I've
having
used
it.
it
I don't think
at
I've having
all.
it.
You've shot the android once.
If that's the gun Lydia improved, it had 4 bullets and it was a +3, so it's down to 3 bullets.
All right.
If that's the same one Lydia improved.
It
Add
is
plus.
definitely the one Lydia gave to me.
Yep. Okay, then +3 for the gun, and another +3 for giving 3 Molotovs to Hugh at the same time. So total
And plus-
+6.
And +1 for the loving memory of their sweet embrace with Lydia.
Okay, can I actually take that? Because that sounds legit to me.
No.
You're
Like,
mad at Lydia.
no.
You can't take that.
Ah!
No.
Oh, I got 2 successes anyway. It's
You
pretty
did.
good.
All right. So
15?
yeah, 15.
Yes.
I don't know what to do.
What's your primary stat, Courtney? Your mind or heart?
Mind and heart are neck and neck, but mind is the best, and my investigate and empathize are my 2 skills in mind that are good, which I typically would have 9 dice each for, because 5 in mind, 4 in each of those, and my heart has 4, but the only one that I have, well, I have 3 in charm and 4 in lead, so it's like, yeah.
Ooh, lead might be a good idea at this point because the bonus potential successes. I don't
Yeah,
know.
but if I don't get any successes, I automatically take my last condition and I'm scarred before I even push the roll.
Well, is that the same rule during trouble though, or is that just when you're trying to clear conditions?
During trouble, it's during trouble.
I didn't think that failing
will-
actually had repercussions during trouble. I thought it was just when you were trying to do it to
Hang
clear
on.
conditions.
Mhm.
During trouble, it's not like super useful because you're contributing dice to other
All right.
people, so it would be a little kind
Hang
of
on.
ridiculous. It was negative.
If you fail a lead roll, okay, distribute bonus die to team. Just check the condition. Okay, so yes, on both cases, you do take a condition.
Okay, so
Ooh.
it's off the table.
Ouch.
Yeah. That being said, if you're looking to use this, if you're looking to not add dice to the pool and not clear a condition, then I will let you add whatever successes you get to the total successes of what you need instead. But you have to tell me how you're utilizing lead.
Okay, so all right, if I do go, like, yeah, we'll go the lead route. Why not? Let's live dangerously. I'm gonna go ahead and just, like, fuck it. I'm gonna make my presence known. No, I can't do that. Hold on. My brain is trying to piece together puzzle pieces.
You can guide Tracy's aim. Be like, oh, hit the engine block or something.
I'll turn to both Tracy and Hugh and be like, all right, we got this. Like, I trust both of you implicitly. Y'all can do this. I believe in you. You're gonna make this happen. And then I'm gonna, like, run up over to where the others are, like, over by the woods where, like, they left out of it, and just, like, get ready to run out just in case, like, they need help getting away from there. Just, even though I'm not good at it, I want to be able to help everybody.
Believe in the me that believes in you.
Important message.
Yes. So, yeah, let's give that a shot.
Let's see that lead roll.
Hey, I
Hey,
got
one.
one.
All right, that brings us up to 16 or 17.
16,
16?
16, I think. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Is there anyone who wants to push now?
Oh, I haven't rolled yet.
Oh, okay.
Please roll. Roll 4.
Okay.
Got this. No pressure.
So I see Jermaine. I'm going to say distracting a guy at one of the anchor points. And I don't think I could emphasize to get Mama to move faster. I think I might just use Force Body and plus my new axe to try to free Mama faster. While Jermaine has the guy distracted.
Okay.
No pressure. But if you fail, I might be taking another scar.
Somebody.
Let's see.
It's the person with the least amount of successes.
I had one.
I also had one.
Oh, it's split between us. Hey, 2. Go Joe.
We both can take a scar.
Hell yeah.
All right, so
Gothbot,
that
let's
puts us
go.
up to 18.
Team Gothbot.
That puts us up to 18 successes.
Yep. So that's everybody. So we do have to start from the least successes. Which, how many conditions do you have left, Jermaine?
I have 3.
You have,
So I could take the 2.
okay. I'm out. So I could also take one and just be scarred. But
I'll
if
take.
you-
If you want a scar, go for it. Otherwise, I can take the 2.
I don't need it because it would make 2, and then I would have to roll to see if I died.
Yeah, I'll take the 2, and I'll be at 4.
Okay.
Okay.
Because
I'm
So-
miraculously spared from
everyone
this.
else is at 4 conditions besides you. So
I'm glad I talked to him. Holy shit.
So here's how this plays out. Astrid, you start playing the recording of Lickaboo. Mama starts fighting harder. All three eye stalks shooting in that direction as you quickly get away. Before Jermaine suplexes one person and the Vibra axe comes down on the ropes. And interestingly enough, as that axe strikes the bindings, there are sparks that fly off it as it cuts through it. That was no ordinary set of ropes. It's metallic, some metallic of some kind. But the net gets thrown off, and as Felicity charges forward, all three of her tongues rip the door, one of the side doors off. The woman with the cigarette kind of diving to the side to avoid her before she stands up, looking over at Jermaine, who was the first one to run out there. The first one that she sees, and says, "Fuck it, I was hoping to handle these troubles separately." And she starts to pull a gun out and aim towards Jermaine. But before she,
What the fuck?
yeah, before anything happens, there's Jermaine. You see this gun leveled at you before there is the sound of a gunshot, and her pistol gets shot out of her hand.
Good job, Tracy.
Top tech.
That wasn't Tracy.
I know.
But she
That
believes it was.
Tracy, you shoot the front tires of this vehicle as Felicity sees that there is no Lickaboo here. Angrily turns around. 3 Molotovs come down on the back of the vehicle, lighting it on fire. The people in the suits are panicking. You all can start to retreat as they start to organize themselves. Felicity is turning and fleeing as well. Everybody roll me a d6.
Oh.
No, I'm sorry. Jermaine, Astrid, and Joanne roll me a d6.
One.
Yeah. 3.
2. 1, 2, 3. Hey,
1, 2, 3. Ayo.
All right.
You're all
I
crushed
don't
by the
know.
loving mother Felicity.
Yeah. Well, I
Step
don't know
on
why
us,
I asked
mommy.
for 3 because 2 of you were standing back, and then it just
Roll
works
a
out.
new character.
But with Joanne, you're the first to feel a tongue wrap around you and lift you up. Then Jermaine, then Astrid, a third tongue, as Felicity reels each of you in, tucking you under her armored shell, and is running.
Oh, well, that's good.
She's smart enough to know that some people were helping her.
We have a bond. Maybe.
Holy fuck.
But she runs around the corner and is going to keep running. Do either of you want to pull yourselves loose?
I am just going to
Go for the ride.
like like are we being held close to her body, or like is the tongue just like dangling us out forward?
She's holding you underneath her front so that the carapace is around you.
I'm just gonna put my hand, like, hold on, but not like death grip, just like, okay, this is where I am. I'm calm. Thank you.
Hey, what's everybody else doing?
Go, just enjoy the ride.
So is the driver of the van that I'm in getting carried off by the tongue of a giant monster right now?
Yep.
Tracy's drunk enough to think she can drive.
Drunk driving.
You
Remember,
fucking
chat,
crashed
don't
my
do
van, and it's gonna have.
Oh shit, can I drive?
No?
It might be safer.
No.
I didn't say that. I said Tracy's drunk enough to think she could drive. She gets
Tell
into
you
the
what.
driver's seat. We're getting out of here.
No. Out. You
Hmm?
don't- No, I'm not. No. I'm sorry. You're too fucked up right now. No offense.
Are you better off than I at the moment? I've had like 3 swigs of this.
Well,
and
you
I
all
think
better
there's only
choose
one
fast
for
because in about 15 seconds someone's gonna round the bend and see this vehicle.
Fuck, it's you! Get in the goddamn driver's seat, you dumb bitch!
You're
You hops,
driving.
you hops at the driver's seat and guns it.
You drive between the
You don't
You guys are
care.
gonna ruin my car.
Bitch!
Yeah.
No
I've been
offense.
sipping on that flask all day.
No
Let's be
offense,
real.
Astrid, but your van's about to look like a Banksy.
At the very least, I won't get blamed for it.
Yeah.
We don't know what knowledge Hugh has. He could be all powerful in the
Astrid
knowledge
knows
department.
full
He
well what that
might
man is
not.
capable of.
Powerful, because I just entrusted this person with our lives behind a several-ton death machine. I say, too drunk to have rightfully made the decision to take on that role for myself.
Sorry that I didn't let you drive. I'm just concerned about
Okay,
living.
It's rational.
Yeah.
Our alternative, however, is bleak. Oh wait,
Why are
Courtney.
you so hard on Hugh?
Hold
Hugh's a
on,
good guy.
Courtney. Do you know how to
I'm
drive?
gonna roll this in secret.
Oh no, I can't
How
drive.
to do this?
Oh, she's rolling in secret, y'all.
Oh, someone's gonna die.
Let's die together.
We shall go together.
I just want to die anywhere else.
I'm operating completely under the belief that that
And
Tracy
we'll both
saved my
go
life with that
down
gunshot.
Together.
Just saying.
You know what? I'll take it.
Wayne absolutely believes that it was Tracy that did that.
What music is
Tracy's
playing on the
not even
radio?
gonna remember today if she has her dithers.
What music, Asher? What music is playing on your radio right now?
I was not prepared for this question, so let's see.
Can I play with Madness by Iron Maiden?
There you go.
Yes.
Oh, I was gonna say No Children by the Mountain Goats.
Would that be out by now?
No.
How about Born to Be Wild? That's from '69.
If we want to be super
Nice.
cliche,
Wow.
let's do the shitty like Hollywood B movie in Born to Be Wild.
Yeah, baby.
Let's do it. Born to be Wild.
The B minus Hollywood movie.
I
Ba-
mean,
ba-
first ever death metal band out of Denton would be out by now, and that's the Mountain Goats.
Tracy's contribution to this is she turns on the radio, and Born to Be Wild is just starting on whatever fucking butt rock channel they turned on.
Okay.
Butt rock became a thing. A
A
term.
butt rock.
So Hugh shouts, "Oh, I love this song!" As he's gunning the gas, and as this vehicle is careening through the woods, it's not smooth or perfect, but he doesn't hit anything.
God.
Aside from a few branches, I did roll a success. So
That's all Astrid wants.
Yeah. I was like, he didn't hit anything, so I'm not gonna hit him.
yeah, it is not a beautiful drive. It is skidding. It is you all are getting slung around a bit in the back. And Hugh glances back and says, "Hey, this is the first time I've ever gotten to drive Astrid's vehicle." And then looks forward again.
I thought it was the first time you'd ever gotten to drive, period. So I'm glad about that.
I've driven a boat before. Those are like the same thing, right?
Oh, fuck.
Oh. Oh no.
Does Astrid feel something wrong with the Force?
Listen,
Yeah.
What is this if not a land boat?
She probably
Cigna
can
feels
see
something
them.
wrong with
She
the
could probably
Force.
see them driving.
to be fair, I have driven a lot of boats in my life. They're not that different, but they're different, you.
They handle very differently.
They
even
handle
though
very different, yes. They operate similarly, but they handle different.
I've never driven a boat. I have absolutely no horse in this race. I just assume they're super different.
The best. They're so fun. They're not that different, honestly.
Driving a
They
boat
really
can be really cool, and they're not that different in the mechanics of how to drive. They're built very similarly, in like technologically.
Instead
It's
of a
just,
pedal-
like, the way a boat slides across water is a lot different than the way tires adhere to the ground.
Instead of a
I've been
pedal, you
swimming
just have
in
a
a lake
throttle.
once.
That's it.
Is it a similar experience?
A what?
Swimming in a lake to driving a boat.
Yeah, it's exactly the same.
Yeah,
Exactly
exactly
the same,
the same. Exactly the same.
No fucking difference.
I know where there's a lake.
No,
It drives
no,
Astrid's
we're
ass
not
into the lake.
driving.
Nope.
No, you. God damn it. What the hell? Come on.
Yeah, we have to lose them and double around so that we can pick them up, pick up our own crew members, all right?
He was just like, the best way to lose him is to be 60 feet underwater.
Yeah, this is not about, I need to reiterate, this is not about...
Well, I don't think Lucium's gonna be a problem. Their vehicle's got like 3 tires and it's on fire right now.
There's probably a dead man, too. I don't know where I stabbed the guy. He's...
No, he'll be fine. You just got one of the kidneys. You only need one to survive.
Yeah, if it's a lung, he's got 2. It's fine.
Yeah.
Worst case scenario, I hit a duplicate organ.
Worst case scenario. But you all make it out of there. Felicity takes you back to where she was hiding before, in the shed in the graveyard. Someone roll me. Someone roll me 66.
I got this.
I already
Okay,
did.
that's not it.
Ah, never mind.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
You sure about that one, dog?
Yep.
Q's doing a great job driving.
Yeah. So the camera's going to change again briefly, and we see outside of Cigna's house. She steps out of the garage and starts to walk to the house. And as she does, this large arthropoid carrying 3 familiar figures runs by down the street, and Cigna, do you do anything? Do you pause and look, or do you just turn around and go inside?
She just like, nope, and goes inside.
Okay.
That's a normal response.
She's noping right the fuck out of this.
I'm out.
It's a valid
That's fair.
response.
I'm out.
That is valid as fuck.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
She's certain you'll show up being like, we need stuff, and she'll be like, were you the crab? Okay.
You're the ones with the crab.
You're the crab.
Yeah, we caught crabs.
You got crab now?
Phrasing.
Phrasing indeed. But for all intents and purposes, you all make it back to the graveyard where the shed is. Felicity hiding inside and resting again to recover. Astrid, Jermaine, and Joanne are all set down, a little bit slimy now, covered in weird saliva.
Oh,
Um,
thank God.
Joe's
looks like-
skirt.
Yeah, it looks like the door was fixed, and it was left open. And a moment later, Astrid, you see your van careening uncomfortably fast
What the fuck?
up to you.
I love the term uncomfortably fast when it comes to ass.
Accurate.
You, come on, man.
Joe's hiding the axe.
And it does stop, and I feel like with your mind, Astrid, you're able to calculate the trajectory enough that this van just stops right in front of you, like an inch away.
Hugh, out of the fucking car now!
Okay. He gets out.
We just Courtney convinced me that we should let Hugh drive because we're both drunk.
She is just staring
Yeah.
daggers at Courtney now.
Hey, what did you want us to get caught by those people? We
Did you
had
want me to drive?
I didn't really expect to be carried off by Mama Centipede.
Nor did I. I was kind of hoping you would drive because I'm drunk.
Me
So-
too. Holy shit, Hugh! You
How-
need to learn how to drive, buddy.
Oh, sweet. Are you gonna teach me?
I don't know how to drive.
I do, but I'm not sober enough often.
Ever.
I'm working on it. Hopefully, I'll be able to get my license soon, but I haven't gotten it yet.
I have a license. I have so many licenses, she says, gesturing to her pocket full of fake IDs.
I got my lickings.
So we survived that. Frankly, I wasn't expecting
Oh,
that.
wait a minute.
Jermaine's just gonna rush up to Tracy and just be like, "You saved my life with that gunshot," and just like full on arms, plaster on the cheek.
Yup, I sure
I-
did.
Maybe, yeah, sure.
Yeah, just like holding on to the show. Like, "You shot the gun out of their hand. It was incredible."
I'll be honest, I closed my eyes. I'm really happy that worked.
And she's just gonna lean back like, "You literally saved my life. What I owe you."
Joe's
Glad-
going over to Astrid like, okay,
Worry
I
about
counted
it.
5 shots.
As long as everyone's okay.
5 shots. That's a few more than I was expecting.
Yeah. I'm just glad you're all okay because
Yeah.
that like honestly, that was so dumb of us to do that, but we had to.
Fairly
Okay,
certain
well,
Cigna said that
good.
much.
Did I
Yeah, we
just-
just
Yep.
exploded a van, didn't we?
Mhm.
We just
I think
exploded like
it's-
the proper trailer and hurt some people
I
who
think I
are
just
involved in a
on-
megacorp that has branches everywhere. Yep.
Hey,
This is
it's
par for the course.
cool. Fuck all corporations, right?
Obviously, yes, but like the practical fucking of them can have repercussions. We probably have STDs now that we don't even realize.
Don't really think that's how it works.
Joe looks to
Do you
Felicity.
think it's possible?
State actors. What's D? Who can destroy us? State actors who can destroy us. Yes, we have STDs. Thank you.
I've never seen such a stretch in my life, but that's a hot stretch.
It's a fucking stretch and you know it, Queso.
I think I just committed a felony.
We
Yes, we
committed
committed
Definitely.
several
of those.
several felonies, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, at least we're all in the same boat now. Car,
It's
I
fine.
mean, please.
It's fine. This is a dream. It doesn't matter. I'll just wake up in a few days.
Astrid is going to pinch Jermaine on her thick butt.
The fuck? Ow! What the fuck was that for?
I am told when humans dream, if you pinch them, they'll wake up.
Oh fuck!
The
I'm not
choice
waking
of
up.
location however.
That's true.
Do you feel it in
You're
your
supposed to pinch
bones?
arms and slap asses.
Well, I've seen several men pinch female asses. Is this not the effective way to do it?
Oh, I might not like.
Do you want me to try again?
Let me retry, and I slap her in the thick ass.
Ow! Also, why am I not waking up? Oh my god, this wasn't a dream. I just did that. I did that in real life. Oh my god.
Yeah,
I just stabbed
straight
someone
up
in real life.
stabbed somebody.
It's true. You did
Well,
stab
welcome
someone.
back, everyone.
Emmett, oh my
I
god, I've
haven't-
done something terrible.
Hi, Gravekeeper
No,
dude.
I think you did something good.
Hey, Felicity's back.
Yep.
Emmett, have you ever killed a man?
1,000-yard stare from
Oh, yeah,
Emmett.
Now, when you say kill,
I did serve in Vietnam and Korea.
I served in
That is
every world
the
war.
case of a man who has served in every military conflict up until a certain point when he found LSD.
I am the Vietnam.
Mhm. Viet Cong, can't trust him.
Oh my god, this wasn't a dream. Nothing that's happened in the past few days was a dream.
No, it wasn't.
Did you think you were asleep this whole time?
Obviously! Would you think that anything that's happened in the past few days was real?
I could have told you that this was all real.
Yeah.
I drink so much that I don't dream at night anymore.
Jermaine is just gonna flop to the floor, hold her head, and just.
Should further emphasize that being unable to sleep, I am not one who is able to dream, so I could have told you a long time ago that this was all real.
Right. Well, I mean, in fairness, in her experience, she probably wouldn't have believed that we were more than figments of her imagination. Either way,
Like
I'm
Yeah,
going
I
to kneel down
suppose.
and kind of like pat her back while she's on the floor and maybe give her face something to rest on that isn't grass.
Before I met you people, I was just getting up. I would tend to the graveyard. I would go to math class, and I would come home and have dinner like a normal person. In the past 3 days, I have seen robots. I have seen robots try to kill me. I have seen eldritch horrors, and I have seen aliens from another dimension. And you're gonna tell me that I haven't been dreaming?
Nope, all of this is real.
when I
I
saw kind of like
choked.
pierce through a
That's about
window.
the short and skinny of it.
I killed
the
a man
long
this
and thick of it?
afternoon.
Yeah, it's all real, and that's why I have been giving you so much alcohol.
It really seems like you all need to go to a dance or something and try to relax and unwind.
Yeah,
Right.
we do.
It would be best, yes.
We might need to breathe for a second first, although I am late to showing up early, so yes.
You're not late, you're early.
Well,
I was supposed to be part of the team that set things up, and it looks like, unless we start moving, I'm probably gonna miss that.
Well, we still need to get like dressed and shit. Should we have a montage real quick?
Let's have a get ready montage.
Have a montage. Just like no, just no staring away from the screen. Just should we have a montage?
Look. The scene goes like this: you standing, me sitting on my crisscross applesauce style, and Jermaine's head on my thighs while this is happening. Not even realizing that her head has been on my thighs for a second.
God, thank
and-
you.
And you look down at me and you say, "Should we have a montage?" I look up at you. My hand extends. You son of a bitch, I'm in. We shake. The montage starts.
Son of a bitch, I'm in.
Gonna need a montage. Flash to Jermaine
you
on my
use the
on my
CJs.
thighs. I guess I have to move, don't I?
We have a need for
So-
montage.
let me
It's
ask
fine.
then.
We'll make it up later, Tracy.
Let me ask then. You all, what do you all plan on doing? You didn't quite it was very obvious that that was a trap. And if Likaboo isn't there, there's probably only one place they would be. But you all have had one hell of a long day. So it's just as well that you find time to relax and unwind after all of this. What is everyone going to be doing?
Jermaine, with the full invigoration of having killed a man and realizing that nothing that has happened in the past 3 days has been a hallucination.
Wait,
is
you
going
killed
to
him?
I don't
Yes.
know. I have
under-
a knife suplexed a man. I don't know if he's still alive.
Into his chest.
The scene transitions to this injured guy being wheeled into a laboratory with a tall, lanky individual pushing their glasses up and says, "Oh my, another patient." And-
Shreds, you say?
Yeah, and he goes, and there is machinery all around, and he says, "Looks like we're gonna have to replace some parts," as they lift a blade.
So I killed a man. Cool. Okay. So with that full invigoration, Jermaine's just gonna say, "All right, we're in the thick of it now," and she's just gonna don an actual wolf skull and just start going ham with like the gory makeup.
Whoa.
I'm just going full like witch, just actual bones, actual like bone decorations along the dress and skirt. Yeah, just full on grotesque witch.
Straight
Alright,
up actual
witch.
skull. Jermaine do be doing that.
I got plenty of it.
So Jermaine doing Bone Witch. How about everybody else?
Astrid is going to get ready. She was advised to find long gloves now that one of her hands or her arm is fucked up. So her outfit is long, like satin gloves that matches a forest green dress because her Monster Mash outfit was going to be a Huldra after all. So it has the like Virgin Killer back to it, and she lets her hair down to cover up the spot that would be what a Huldra's hole area would be along the back. So her hair is covering that. She dons on some makeup. She still keeps her headband for some reason, but it's a green headband. And so she outfits into this like tight green dress that fits and looks really well above the normal trash van woman would be wearing, but it's what she's got. Oh, and she has like one of those like arm shawls as well that wraps around. That's me. She dolled up for this.
All right. Well, I suppose Courtney, as she's been saying all season, is legit gonna be a sexy Frankenstein girl because that's what she wants to do. She's gonna put on a sports bra and some like really tight booty shorts and just like legit put on makeup with like some green tints to it, but like still like contour the face even with that to make it look like it's both like blood is like coming down the side of her face at the same time as making her look way hotter at the same time. Put some neck bolts on there and just like be a sexy, slightly green Frankenstein girl with some stitching all over the place.
Tracy initially had a similar idea, though Tracy has converted to being a sexy Dracula instead. Parentheses, Dracula's wife, question mark? No, sexy Dracula. And
Draculas.
yes,
Goddamn
she's a Dracula. You know, the things with the fangs that eat blood, the Draculas, yes. So she's like full on appropriating goth culture, you know, got the black makeup, some fangs, a trickle of blood on an otherwise, you know, just one foundation lighter than she usually would wear. She's usually pretty tan, so she's like a little foundationed up. in on the lighter side of things, and just a trickle of blood underneath. Really nothing major, and then just like the sluttiest all black outfit she could possibly find in her wardrobe. She has two options. She chooses the sluttier of the two, but still within school regulations for how to dress. And honestly, that doesn't take all that long.
In the 90s, it was much more lenient.
Exactly. As soon as she's dropped off at her place, she tosses all this shit on, and she doesn't wait for anybody else. She kind of like, finger guns at people and gives a wink to Courtney, knowing that Courtney has a place to play in her scheme, and then runs off to the school, hoping that she's not super duper late, and knowing that she's half down on her stock of booze. So it's not going to be as lit as it might have otherwise been, but maybe she'll actually get away with it, as opposed to the alternative, which was getting everybody in the school shit-faced drunk. Most of her Everclear is gone. She's okay with this. She's cool with this. She's not going to try and do anything special. She just wants to make sure that the small thing that she had planned goes off without a hitch.
All right, so we've got a sexy Dracula, sexy Frankenstein, Holder, Bone Witch. What was Joanne?
I didn't say yet.
What is Joanne?
She was. Their plan was always to do the vampire, so she thinks she has like this. I would say first, it sounds like it's better put together than it is, but she has like this corset that pushes up in this looks like silk, but if you ever actually worn silk, it's not definitely not silk. Like red skirt dress. It's on there. Like there's like some. Maybe it was once pretty good black embroidery along the corset. The hair is down, kind of pushed to the side. She has like black lipstick on. She doesn't do much with the rest of her face because she just knows the whole little touch-up makeup, not the actual party makeup.
All right.
I've been told those two are very different. And
So, yeah.
she needs some reason to see James, which I'm having trouble with.
Now, is James high school or college age?
He's older than Joe is. So I think he's out of high school. Maybe in between at the college and high school, so
Okay.
he could be helping set sound up, maybe?
Yeah, I'll say, you know what? That's not a bad idea. He's probably there early, helping to set up the stage. If you wanted to get there early, Tracy, you're slipping in early as well. So whoever wants to have a scene, now's the time.
Oh, she does have heels on, so she's not as short as normally.
Okay. So
I don't think I need any scene before actually getting there.
okay. So Joe, you go inside, and not everybody has arrived yet. Things are still getting set up, but easy enough. You do see your anchor. Let me find him.
Name is James. He's projection.
James. Yep, there he is. Yep. So you find James helping to set up some of the audio for the bands that are going to be playing tonight. The Utensils being one of them. But you approach, and he looks up and says, "Joanne, looking good."
Thanks. Didn't realize you were helping out tonight.
Yeah, it's well, I figured since I'm here, I might as well help. I was driving my would he have a younger sibling?
Sure.
Right, he has a younger sibling. What is their name?
What is your gender first?
What is their gender? Anybody
Uh,
can say.
Non-binary. Take that,
Agender,
construct.
lack of gender.
Hell
Fuck
yeah.
a construct.
Okay, so we have to choose more
The words have not yet been invented.
neutral.
Thank
Sam
you.
works.
Thank you, Fearless. It is the 90s.
That is
Wow.
beautiful.
Non-binary people existed in the 90s.
We know.
Exactly. We
It's a
know,
joke.
but
It's
no
a
one-
joke about the media's perception of how these things work.
That
Really?
I was honestly just trying. That wasn't the joke I made. I made it by accident, but I'm glad it worked out. I'm glad it worked pretty well.
I mean, you know, the word has not yet been invented to describe my gender. Is kind of a vibe, though.
That was the point I was trying to make. I'm like, they don't
I
know what it
stand
is.
that
Yeah,
shit,
it's-
yeah.
it's out there.
Yeah.
That knowledge has been lost with the fall of Rome.
My gender is
This knowledge has been lost after the fall.
my gender is pain and doom.
But what's
We're
between your
also
legs?
fucking
Deep
gay.
mysteries and dark secrets.
Yeah,
Noodle.
their name's Sam.
Sam L. Jackson.
Enough is enough. I'm tired of these motherfucking genders on this motherfucking constructed plane of existence.
Hey yo.
Yeah. So Sam says that in the background, and James looks back and says, "You know, Sam," and looks back to you and says, "Well, nice to see you all dressed up. You ready for the party?"
Yeah, it's been kind of a hectic week, so I need to relax some.
Now's the day to do it.
It is, yeah.
So, if it's been that hectic, I'm guessing you're gonna have more time to yourself then in the days to come, hopefully.
It's still something I need to do, but I hope so, yeah.
Well, if your classes are going good, then I can't imagine you having more back-to-back large assignments. I know Sam just finished theirs.
Yeah. This is something a bit not really related to school, though.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Job, girlfriend.
shows are turn red. Not to I I
Hey, look, I won't tell anyone if you don't want me to.
maybe there could be something, but I don't know yet, so it's kind of not.
You don't suppose I
Last-
get any details on that.
Last time I felt this, they kind of left before I could say anything or really do anything, and kind of maybe it's gonna happen again. Want to?
Hey, I'm sorry to hear that. I shouldn't have said anything.
Didn't know.
Look, anyone would be lucky to have you. So you're gonna run into rejection. I mean, look, I've run into it more times than I've had successes. What I'm saying is, don't let it get to you. Just keep trying.
No, try, I guess, but it's scary. Like, if I let someone in, do I let them really know me? Like everything me.
Start small. You don't really know until you try.
I guess so, yeah.
Well, hey, if you need to step away from the party at any time tonight, don't tell anyone, but I got a little booze to keep me company while I wait for this party to end, which is going to go on for a few hours. So I'm probably going to drink early and then let it filter out, because I still got a chaperone.
I might take you up on that. And Joe does the zip lip thing. Nobody will find out from me.
Appreciate it.
What is Sam dressed up as?
What is Sam dressed up as? They're dressed up as... They're dressed up as a non-binary robot. They're all zeros and twos.
Wow, that is so rude.
Damn, zeros, twos, and all the other numbers.
I was gonna say
All
like
the they're all the numbers.
They're all
I was
the
gonna say like a
numbers.
fey creature, but that works.
Fuck yes.
And it's James dressed up as anything.
Sorry.
See, I'm kind of sad that nobody's dressed up as the creature from the Black Lagoon, the one iconic Hollywood monster that no one remembers, but was the hottest of them all.
Fuck
Truly.
yeah, fish people.
Fish people are hot.
Fish people
But
are hot.
alien. But alien.
Fish,
thinking
fish
about,
people
like,
are
movies
just
like black and
aliens
white.
of the water.
This was before the xenomorph was birthed.
It's true.
All right. if
This
it's
was
gotta
the
be
only.
like-
This was the only thing you had to put eggs in you before.
All right. If it's the
Back-
grandfather,
back in the
fine.
day, back in the 1950s, this was the only thing that you had to put eggs in you. Like,
Fine. It's
Wow.
the grandfather of a position. Fine.
Yep.
Fine. Fine.
Respect your elders.
oh god. Otherside muting herself over this.
Shut your whore mouth.
All right, I know we're commissioning once it's open.
Jeepers creepers.
Look,
It looked good.
NSFW artists have to have like a wide range of culture for the kinds of stuff they have to draw.
Absolutely. The amount
Yeah.
of time that I spend just watching, observing, and learning.
And
You go back to
watching and
all the old
observing.
Learning.
all the like black and white Hollywood movies. Are these fun?
I mean, you know what they say, watching can be hot too.
It's true.
It can. It
But
can.
I believe the question was
Was James dressed up as
James
anything?
dress it. Do you want them to be dressed up as something?
Sexy creature from the Black Lagoon.
They are dressed up as a sexy creature from the Black Lagoon.
Vindication.
I was gonna take a step back just to kind of discuss like what even are you supposed to be?
They've got. Hang on. Let me look.
They're covered in like the Nickelodeon gack stuff.
Oh my god.
It's like a wetsuit, but of the Nickelodeon gack.
Absolutely fucking dripping.
Yo, I never knew that's what they meant when they said drip, but
Yeah, not only are they not only do they have like the green black lagoon monster, they also got fishnet stockings because they said sexy creature from the Black Lagoon.
Love this band.
Yeah. He's very confident.
Oh, we stand. We stand.
This is why he's Joe's anchor.
Joe's anchor's legit like woke as fuck. we're out here standing this motherfucker.
Hell, he was ready to go down on a bar with just a baseball bat too. It's like you get the fishnet in the.
Oh, James looks back and forth to make sure nobody's watching. It hasn't gotten too crowded yet, so he just reaches back and pulls out a flask and covertly passes it over and says, "Don't tell anyone I gave this to you. Be very responsible, all right?"
Joe quickly hides the weight. I will be, thank you.
All right. Make sure to eat something before you drink.
Joe didn't get lunch or dinner. Oh dear. Like, I'll pick at food when it gets put out before I start.
All right, not a moment sooner. Hey, is there anything else you need?
No, talking to you just helped a lot, thanks.
Hey, happy to do it. You're welcome to hang around while I finish getting set up.
Sure.
Right. You can go ahead and clear all your conditions. And did anyone else want a scene?
I need to meet up with the utensils, so I probably could talk to Ashley in clear conditions.
All right.
I'm the only one here who just has no real reason to clear condition.
I'll clear your conditions.
Yeah, I was gonna say you could come with me, make an excuse to clear your conditions.
I also do need to clear conditions. I'm just not sure how I would go about doing that. Like,
Yeah, my anchor's now.
Were you-
I mean, like, my anchor's now like the bartender at Applebee's. I'm not sure I can pull this one off.
Is
Yeah.
your band doing anything for this dance?
I don't think we've discussed that.
That's
If-
up to you.
If
There
your
could be a
if your
problem
band is
at
doing
all.
anything, your manager would definitely be here. Wink and nudge.
That's true. My manager could be there, hanging out at a high school dance. even
Oh,
though
he's
it's
looking.
like
He's looking to
24.
scout other bands because they can do that. It's a little scummy, but they can. So he's looking to scout the utensils, and you run into him.
Yeah, that'll work.
Dang, Black Jason
Sure.
thinks these guys are competition.
Gonna have to meet this Ashley girl in the parking lot with a lead pipe because it's the 90s, you see.
But yeah, you're. I'd also say, Ben, the bartender, has shown himself to be a family man as well. So one of his kids
Oh shit!
obviously goes to high school here.
All right, okay.
So he's there, probably getting like
Oh
the
no.
getting like the snack table set up and everything, or just helping out where he can.
Weird context to meet him, but I'll take my scene after Courtney then.
Sure.
Chaperoning.
Yeah, because you're definitely of age, right?
Oh,
Yeah,
absolutely.
wink and nudge.
Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. I've been held back a couple years.
No, you're just here with your girlfriend.
I can't
Yeah.
wait for the lie that you come up with.
Not sure
That's
if that
gonna
makes
be fun.
it better, but it does make it okay.
All right.
But Astrid, you're able to find the utensils in the same area that Joanne had kind of gone in. Ashley and her bandmates are all setting up, and one of them was named Sam as well.
Maybe it's the same Sam.
Is it the same Sam?
I think we established that it was 2 bales, so probably not.
Probably not.
Or they just figured out what their real identity was. Progression.
Progression?
I don't know.
Maybe.
Throwing it out there.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. That's. Where is? I know they're here somewhere. I have so many notes now, it's getting harder to find things. I will keep looking for them, but you're able to find them. They're tuning their instruments and making sure that they're all set up.
Okay, me, we need to talk. And she just like grabs Ashley by the arm.
Yeah, I'll be right back, guys. Sam and Max, those were their names.
Yep, freelance musicians.
So you pull her, pull Ashley, back behind the curtain, whatever. And she straightens up, says, I... Kanbanwa?
She reaches back behind her ear, and there's like a little soft click sound, and now this entire conversation has subtitles. And in perfect Japanese, she is talking to Ashley, and she just says, "It's been a very rough day. I'm not going to use the accent now because we're doing a different language.
Okay.
It's been a very rough day. I just needed to talk to you."
Yeah, what's wrong?
First of all, and she like pulls back the sleeve that has the damaged arm. She says, A lot has happened. It would seem...
Fuck.
Yep. It would seem that what my new friends are getting involved in has continued to be problematic. And I was injured. I am fine. And she kind of wiggles her fingers to show that they are still working. I am fine despite that. But it's a lot, and it was very stressful, and I am not capable of fear, but it was concerning that their lives were in danger, and I am concerned because I feel concern for them, which is not something I should be feeling, but apparently I've been feeling a lot of things lately. Is this normal?
That's human.
I'm not human.
Maybe not in a traditional sense.
That's fair.
Look, I've been terrified of cyborgs and machines for the better part of the last few years, and you are not like any of the ones I've seen. And I mean, you're... I don't have a word for it. You're more human than any other machine I've seen.
Well, she's definitely not going to say she was having urges to fall back to her old programming. She bites that feeling back, and she just says, "Thank you. It's
all right to have doubts. Like, even... If
It's strange to not understand or be able to diagnose what this confusion is. Usually I know what's going on within my systems. Oh, I was also infected with the machine cancer. That's why my arm was chopped off.
you see her get really concerned.
Hugh amputated before it was too late.
And your mind?
Apparently, I'm fine. You're welcome to dig around in my head if you're concerned.
I mean, if you don't mind.
I don't.
She looks around, takes your hand, and pulls you somewhere more secluded.
Broom closet.
Yeah.
That's where she was going to take her anyways.
Yeah. She probably has to dig through some of her stuff first to be able to pull up some kind of device that'll help her run diagnostics.
Like a VR helmet.
Like a VR helmet. You know what? Yeah, that's what it is. It's a prototype VR helmet.
Yeah, bringing it back.
It's
my fault this happened, y'all.
Yeah. So, what does the inside of Astrid's mind look like?
Meat for Signa.
It
Meat
looks
for
like
Signa.
meat for Signa.
Sorry, for Astrid's.
Signa only thinks of meat. Astrid's mind, if it was supposed to have like, you know what it is? It's the like Windows XP backdrop, but instead of it being like a nice open green field, it's a Scandinavian fjord. And then it just has like all of the layout that's very easy for her to access. And there's probably an avatar of Astrid within her own mindscape that appears as the Thane Astrid that attacked the village. I know it's not a good image for her, but
yeah. There's and I forgot to mention, Ashley was dressed up as a Bakaneku. Her bandmates were summarily other yokai.
I can dig it.
Adorable.
But I feel like her avatar is just starts as a basic mannequin before it replicates into because she's using the headset before it replicates into a version of her. And there's for the audience sake, there's like a floating screen that is just kind of cycling before her, and you can feel her, for lack of a better word, going through various files and software that makes you you. And some of these are recent files.
Yes, I had some new files added. It was what happened in exchange for the potential risk. Jermaine and I were poking around at the school where... Have I told Ashley what was going on at the school?
Nope.
Okay. We were poking around at the school, and Ah, shit, this is her interface, so it probably doesn't lie. We were poking around in the school and discovered that there are infiltrators within the school. She doesn't elaborate on what infiltrators are because she doesn't have to lie if she doesn't tell her. Infiltrators within the school, and one of them happened to be a machine and it was infected. And in order to find out who and why, I remotely activated into it. I pulled its files, and the Astra doesn't know that, so she can't tell her what she saw. Like, she can't be like, "Oh, and the thing you created is still alive," because she doesn't know anything about that. I saw a rogue AI within its mind that wanted to be released or destroyed, and I have never met it before.
If you want, I can try going through this file. Or I could delete it entirely if you want. If you think it's a risk.
I have not looked at the files yet. They were given freely, or in exchange for a promise to help.
Okay.
I don't feel as though they're as if it's a trap. I just have not had a chance to review them. A lot has been happening over several hours that have felt like several weeks.
Do you want me to look at them?
I would not put you at that risk.
Alright. If this is dangerous, though, of course it's dangerous. You mentioned before you felt concerned for other people's well-being.
I have grown to find concern for those that I consider my friends, yes.
Shay, your push to talk.
You're pushed to talk.
Right, sorry. That's the human part of you. Because I thank you for letting me look through these files, but yes, I still see that you have your old programming here as well.
Yes, it's there. It's always going to be there. It's not truly something that can be removed. It's base code. Have not acted upon it if you are concerned.
No. I don't expect it to be removed, but you can you decide on when and where to act upon it? Like if you were protecting someone? It's just an idea.
I feel like I should be able to access it if I need to. My concern is being able to stop once it started.
I would need to talk to I need to talk to William if I was going to actually rewrite something this complicated. And then only if you gave permission. If you think you can handle it, then I'm not going to be worried about it. And if you don't want me to look through those files, then I won't.
Not at the moment. If I'm not able to process what the information means, you'll be the first person I come to.
Okay. In that case, I'm glad you made it to the dance, and I'm hoping we can actually have some fun.
I did promise to dance with you at least once. For all intensive purposes, you're my date tonight.
And you also said that you would sing too.
I did. I intend to keep my promise as well.
I feel obligated, but I appreciate it.
Are they still in the mindscape or have they come out yet?
I feel like she pulls the helmet off at this point.
Okay.
Logs out of your head.
I also had to speak with Signa.
How'd that go?
It was awkward.
That's also human, I think.
Yes. She seems to be doing well, but wanted nothing to do with what was happening to us. Outside of helping, briefly, but did not want to get involved.
I think that's normal.
She also says she has found somebody new.
You gonna be alright?
I am fine. I do not feel jealousy.
She gives you a hug.
She hugs back.
Just as well. You can go ahead and clear your condition.
Yeah, she says she doesn't feel any jealousy. And she just says, I don't think I feel any jealousy, but every so often I do feel strange emotions, and it's part of the reason why I wanted to come to the dance with you. It's part of the reason why I went to her for help. There are still feelings that generate within this body, and it's strange.
That just sounds like being a teenager to me.
You're probably right.
So I know I don't remember much from the cycles, but I have vague dreams and memories of things being super awkward.
Things got very awkward. I have the full 47-year record if you wish to review it at some point.
That sounds intriguing and terrifying at the same time.
It is entirely from my perspective, so it may be. But I did keep extensive logs whenever I interacted with the four of you.
That in mind, I don't think so right now.
Wonderful. Perhaps another time. One last question.
Yeah.
Can we make out before the dance begins?
All right.
And then they make out in the
Let
closet.
me make out.
Okay. I'm good. I'm satisfied.
On the subject of lying to our anchors.
Yeah, exactly. It's like,
It's definitely not going to be super awkward later. But hey, anybody else?
So, my question to you, Shay, is does Tracy notice that her anchor is at the party before or after she spiked the punch?
Whichever you want.
Well, you
Whatever
said
causes more drama.
Oh boy. Well, you said that that he was here setting up, so I'm going to hope that I have the chance to encounter him while I'm still here, a little early, helping setting up also.
Okay.
Before the punch has been spiked, because I'm hoping that I can still convince Courtney to help me actually do the spiking of it.
Mm-hmm.
As previously established. Wink wink, nudge nudge, finger guns. So Tracy's still making the to-do of being involved and genuinely helping out.
And the
So she's
bartender.
probably putting out
carousel.
stats just alongside him, because I guess they're just allowing anybody in here these days.
He's got a kid here. He's chaperoning.
Right, yes, and I have a sister here, legally speaking.
Legally
Not
speaking, yes.
Didn't expect to see you here, Ben. I say as I'm moving bowls and such around.
My kid's a freshman here, so.
Sister.
Oh, sister. All right. Well, it's good to
Freshman.
see you helping out.
Or sorry, what's the one after freshman? Senior, sophomore, something like
Sophomore.
that. Yeah.
I think it's freshman, sophomore, junior, senior.
I forgot. I should remember. It was just 2 years ago or 3, whatever.
Freshman, sophomore, junior, senior.
That sounds right. How are things over at Chili's?
Not really in the work mindset right now, so it's Dave's problem at the moment. But last I was there, it was running just fine.
Yeah, just being silly, obviously.
This is a chance for this is a chance for me to get out and get a little more involved in my kid's life, even if it's on the sideline.
That's really cool of you, though. Honestly, like, you know, I didn't have a dad growing up, and it's really cool to see dad invested in his kid's childhood. Honestly, like, that's really rad.
Thank you. I mean, and it seems. I mean, if you're here for your sister, is it his sister?
Yeah, my sister.
If you're here for your sister, then she's got a good role model to look up to as well.
Right. Yeah. Well, you know, I like to think that I'm being helpful every now and then. Care a lot about my people. So
Sometimes it's not always about being helpful. It's just about being there in case you're needed. I mean, my kid Joshua over there, he's not really into me being front and center right now, but I can still be nearby.
yeah, you know, and that's all some people really need.
Same goes for you too. If your sister or your friends or folks don't need you in the moment, then there's always going to be a time when they will, as long as you're ready and available to be there when you're actually
Yeah. Yeah. That's a good way to look at it. How's Joshua doing in classes? I say as I grab whatever looks heavy out of his hands and start moving it onto the table for him.
Well, he's good at math, but his English is god awful.
No kidding. The English classes here are pretty hard, from what I'm informed.
Don't even think he knows what an ampersand is.
What's an ampersand again? Oh, right. That's the that's the symbol that's a little easier on the word count. I forgot about that. Yeah.
Right.
Right. Well, I mean, yeah. Wow. Tracy's quickly realizing how awkward it is to meet the bartender at the fucking Chili's while setting up a school dance.
Is his are his kind words not helping?
They're helping, but Tracy's all up in her own business. She's I think what she is now driven into a bit of a more businessly mindset. I mean, she's now realizing, you know, this is somebody who's an adult. This is somebody who's still helping out, but somebody who has the shit more or less figured out, is trying to be there for his kids, is you know, presenting a positive role model for adult behavior. And Tracy's in a weird mindset where she's like, you know, at the cusp of adulthood, wants to be responsible, wants to be businesslike, wants to succeed as an adult, but at the same time is extremely invested in causing as much chaos at this particular event as possible and creating a big show of this is the end of my childhood. Here's to hoping.
If anything,
If anything,
You-
it's doubled
you-
her down. Yeah.
yeah, if anything, there's you probably get the idea that when everybody at the party does get wasted, they've got people who can make sure they get home safe.
Yeah, that's a good takeaway. Honestly, yeah, that's a good takeaway. This party's going to go off without a hitch. This is her last shot at childhood. This is her last shot at, creating that teen angst experience that everybody desperately craves, and creating that release faucet for all the bullshit that we've been dealing with. ... And there's actually a safety network here. So yeah, I think that does actually end up releasing some of my stress.
And while he may not believe you are underage drinking, you gave him the sense that you were in college. But he gives you a nod and says, "And hey, if you want to join the festivities, I understand. I mean, you're much younger than I am. It's going to be some time before you find time to settle down. It's a process. It doesn't happen all at once."
If someone asks me out to dance, I won't say no. Can't say much more than that, but I'm here to help out however I can. I want this party to go great for them.
Well, I'm spoken for, but I'm sure there are plenty of people out there for you.
Ah, you're too kind. And I think I'll find someone who might want to dance. At the very least, I'll pester my sister. If she doesn't have anybody else to take her out.
At the very least, I'm sure she'd appreciate it. Even if she doesn't show it. But yes, you may also clear your condition.
All right, rad.
Is there anybody else?
Yeah. I'll walk into the dance and just see Splash hanging out inside the doors. What are you doing here?
So you see Splash McJason scoping out the bands here, and he goes, "Well, I'm just doing some reconnaissance. Splash McJason has to stay on top of things, you know. If I were to say any band here was going to be a threat to you and yours, it's probably the Utensils."
That's fair, they're pretty good, but I'm honestly not at all worried about that. They're pretty cool people, and it's not a competition. We can share shows and shit.
Right, not a competition. Splash McJason knows that. And he casually just with his foot slides a tire iron back under the table he was standing at.
Alright, well, hey, that song is actually coming along really well. I've gotten so much more material for it that's just come along. It might just turn into, a whole concept album, because, this story between the mama monster and protecting its baby is so much deeper than I initially thought, you know?
Oh, that's right. Splash McJason can tell you now that's going to appeal to both parents and kids. Your audience is going to double.
Okay, thanks. That's really cool. Thanks, Splash. But yeah, like I don't know, the story, the lore there is just really deep. And
Was
yeah, I don't know.
was were were was aesthetic praxis going to be playing today?
Sure, why not? We'll play an hour or two at the end, I suppose, because we've already got the utensils setting up for their set. I don't know. I guess that works.
Right. Well, Splash McJason knows that aesthetic praxis is going to be the top of the charts tonight, even if this is high school charts. It's still charts to be topped.
All right. Well, thanks. I appreciate that. And it's Splash. I appreciate you that I appreciate that I can always count on you being you. Like, one thing staying the same in this world just is a lot of relief. And I appreciate how committed you are.
Splash McJason takes his job very seriously. Splash McJason's gonna be your rock when you need it. But you're not on for a while, so why don't you, and he reaches under the table again and pulls out some whiskey and grabs a couple of the plastic cups, looks over his shoulder to make sure no one's looking, pours 2 shots and says, why don't you knock one back for Splash McJason to celebrate just how amazing you
Sounds
can
good.
be.
Thanks.
And the two of you take a hit.
Oh, that's pretty good shit.
Well, Splash McJason only has the best for his for his clients.
Yeah, I appreciate that. You're just trying. Yeah, okay. Thank you, Splash. You're always a delight.
Hey, anytime.
Thanks. I'm just gonna walk away from him at this point. I'm like, oh my god, this guy is so consistent.
Never changes.
Trying not to insult him, you know. Sure. I tried. At least one thing he's definitely good for is some comedic relief. He gives me a break in my, constantly questioning self-doubt, all of that. I see Splash and he's, incredibly confident and just really dumb. And it just makes me feel so much better about myself. Even if that is mean.
Alright, I'm glad that's why Splash McJason is there.
Yeah.
But hey, you can clear your conditions.
Cool.
If there's nobody else, I feel like more people have arrived. The Monster Mash is beginning to get underway. We see the lights have been dimmed, and the first songs begin. It is the utensils playing a few songs first. Hello, goodbye.
Oh.
Hello, goodbye.
Oh no.
And they're back.
Welcome back.
You're back. Yay.
Sorry, my computer suddenly lost internet connection. I don't know why. Glad it didn't happen while I was monologuing.
No worries. But you all see a number of various costumes and monster designs, and people have to stop and remember to like change out their shoes to do the rollerblading or roller skating, which has been permitted for some reason. I feel like this is a good time for... You know what?
We're past the 3-hour mark.
Are we?
Yeah,
Yeah,
unfortunately.
In that case, I feel like this is a good time. Then instead, as the utensils begin playing their music, does Astrid join them for the first song?
She would probably do the first song and then let them have the show.
All right. So, you begin to sing, and someone else joins in as well, or arrives at the party coming through the doors. Felis, who do we see?
I'm sorry. Signa's entering?
Signa's entering.
Yeah, you see Signa enter to the room. She is dressed she doesn't really understand Halloween that much. She doesn't get it. She doesn't have like a memories of it. She grew up in Sweden. They didn't do Halloween. So yeah, she just walks in. She's wearing like a sort of very formal clothing and like a bandit mask, like a Lone Ranger mask. That's the only thing she had, and she's like, "All right, I was supposed to be in a costume today." Yeah, and she comes in, alone.
And Astrid, you see her walk in. Sans a partner. And the two of you lock eyes briefly as you are on stage singing. Do you want to do the song now or next time?
We can do it next time.
Okay. Then the scene will cut again over to back in the wooded area. There is not in the wooded area. Outside of the graveyard, and we see a vehicle pull up. Officer Giggles and Officer Catch look to each other and they say, "I don't see any tracks or anything." Yeah, but it definitely came in this direction. And one of them looks over to the house and says, "Oh, maybe someone there might have seen something. And if they did, then standard procedure, I guess." They both give a nod and step out. Again, the scene transitions back into the wooded area now, where there is a cybernetic figure approaching with what appears to be a new arm. And we see this woman standing there waiting. Takes a hit from her cigarette, looks over and says, "Good, you've been repaired. We've got a problem." And then it's gonna cut to the credits. And we get to do experience! Which is on page 90-something. I know where it is. I can find it. Hey, everybody! Did you participate in the session?
Yes.
Yes.
Take an experience. Did your problem or relationships get you into trouble with capital T?
Yes.
My
Yep.
relationships definitely did.
You jumped out of a van for your
You did.
relationships.
Swan dive, baby.
Were you broken and forced to take a scar?
No, almost.
Probably no.
Unlike Lydia's parents, Jermaine would die for them.
Did you put yourself in harm's way to resolve the mystery with a capital L?
Yes.
Yep.
I'd say so. And did you learn something new? If so, what?
Signa lied? Question mark. Does that count as learning something? I don't know. Maybe they just haven't arrived yet.
You don't know?
Maybe
yeah.
or maybe it's much worse than
I learned
Astrid
my anchor has a
realizes.
son, a little younger than myself.
Also, Shay, I sent you a message. Just
I did.
Good.
Yeah, there's definitely not going to be drama later.
Mhm.
Don't know if this counts, but Joe learned that Giggles and Catch were at the, what are you gonna call that area? The monster meeting, the trap. They saved Remain.
That counts.
Yay!
I cannot hear you, Crimson.
My bad. I don't think that I saw that actually happen, and I don't think Courtney actually did learn anything new this episode.
I've learned nothing.
Yeah, I can't think of anything I learned. I don't think I learned anything this episode. That sucks.
You
Signa.
learned that Emmett was in the war. Which war? The war.
Emmett was in war.
Emmett
How do you think he lost his leg?
Emmett has potentially killed someone. That was also something you learned.
That's hardly news.
That's new
Yeah.
stuff. I'm pretty sure Emmett's been
That man has I killed someone energy from the get-go.
The thing is,
Emmett-
Emmett's been
Kind of, yeah.
bodies in the ground for years.
Emmett was the actual Marine sniper that becomes Mr. Rogers in this timeline.
Hey, all I'm saying, best way to hide a body, put it underneath the casket.
Put it in the ground.
I was putting bodies in the ground before I had this job.
Exactly. Emmett's the most
seriously,
wholesome
though,
murderer
think about it.
imaginable.
Think
Yeah,
about
Emma's
it
probably worked
for a
with
second.
the CIA, MI6, CSIS, every single country that has a secret service.
Emmett is the entire alphabet because he's worked with every organization.
Like, seriously though, think about it for a second. Emmett could be a straight up serial killer right now. Because if you're already digging graves, you could dig an extra 2 feet, shove a body down in there, then hold a funeral and put a casket on top of it.
Like,
Like, that would be easy.
okay,
Yeah.
the fact of the matter is, I'm plastered right now, so I'm just winging this shit. But I would have no problem if Emmett was actually a fucking sociopath. Because what is the best cover for a mass murderer or a serial killer than a gravedigger?
Mm,
What is a better cover than that?
That's fair.
Yeah, real.
Who's
Yeah.
gonna? Oh, he puts bodies in the ground. Yeah, that's his freaking job.
What about Signa? Did Signa learn anything?
Signa
Signa
stayed
learned
out of
all.
this.
Fucking sociopath.
Signa learned the giant arthropod and then decided not to deal with it.
That's true.
I also saw 3 of them being carried by its tongue, too.
That's not neither
It's
here nor
3
there.
tongues.
Yeah, so
She saw a
did
giant
she also
thing
found out
and
a new
went,
kink?
nope.
That's the important question.
I don't think she found out a new kink. I think she's just like,
Okay,
I'm
so
not dealing with that. Maybe in 20 years she'll look back on it and be like, oh, okay, that's a thing about me. But right now she just decided to ignore it.
All right, everybody, mark up your experience. And we will be back here next week.
All right. The quick round out of who you are and where we can find you, starting with Sin and working our way around. Go.
Yo, what's up? I'm Crimson Galaxy. That's KRIMSIN, because I'm not me without a little bit of sin. My pronouns are they, them, she, and they, and I was playing Courtney Cloverfield today. Rocker girl trying to get by, has a manager that she thinks is completely laughable and stupid. But it really helps level her out, hanging out with somebody like that sometimes. Where you can find me, Twitter at sin_gal, both here on Twitch and on Instagram at crimson_galaxy_RPG. Where you can find me playing throughout the rest of the week is tomorrow. I'm going to be back over on Horde of Tales with our game of 12 Occult Eye at 11 a.m. Pacific time. And I think my next game's actually Monday. Yeah, on Monday I will be back with some more Cyberpunk Red over on Cybernation Uncensored with our game I Know You're a Twit, but What Am I? And that's at noon Pacific. Then I'll be back here on Wednesday. Yeah. This is my late week. Next week, it'll be a lot longer. Sorry that I went overboard with the energy.
What?
You're
No!
fine.
Oh my gosh, I was waiting for you to be done so that I could just be like, oh wow, she's got some rad shit going on. Fuck yeah. All right. So, hi everybody. I am Pat, aka Spider Queen Long on the internet, and much like Crimson, I am also playing 12 various points in the week. I'm actually playing on Friday, though that's not a streamed game, that's a podcast. I am streaming 12 on the channel that I co-run, Diesel Shot, on Saturday in the evening. 8:30 p.m. EST. You can find me on Diesel Shot streaming 12, and after that, on Sunday, you can find my channel running a. At the moment, it's D&D, but we're moving away from that. We've had this in the works for a very long time. So, like, before the OGL bullshit broke out, we were planning on making this D&D. We're gonna figure out what's going on with the setting in the future, but we're doing this homebrewed thing on Diesel Shot called Rosenkrieg. We've been running actually campaigns in this setting for years now, and we're moving forward with what we consider to be the primary story that we're anticipating telling in the campaign. This is a prequel to it, but it is starting us off, and that's Sundays. And I believe we start 8 o'clock or 8:30. Not entirely sure, on Sundays. And after that, you can find us Mondays. So really, we are the weekend warriors on Diesel Shot right now. We're doing Saturday, Sunday, and Monday programming. Monday at 8:30 p.m. EST with in the same setting as the Sunday game, but 20 years in the past. The ongoing campaign that we've been playing for some time. You can also find me on this channel every Wednesday. And yeah, that's what I got going on right now. I am a participant in the Kickstarter 12. I made a trailer for it, and I am one of the funded stretch goals. So go check that out. More and more awesome people are going to be incorporated into the game's core material as we go forth and hit off those stretch goals. So please keep pushing the name of 12 out there. The more stretch goals we reach, the more of my friends get money from it. So like honestly, win. And I look forward to seeing y'all next week.
Okay. Down to Zonis.
Hi everybody, I'm Zonis. I was playing Jermaine Elliott tonight, and I'm a not safe for work tabletop RPG artist. Commissions are open. And you can find me at Twitter and Tumblr.com/Zonis. Zaunis. I hope I spelled that right. I've had a lot to drink tonight.
Doing good.
Same and comma mood.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
This wasn't here when we started.
This was a fresh bottle, and it is half empty.
I've
You showed
been
me one,
behaving
which I
myself. This
tried,
one's been
like-
sitting here, and I keep looking at it, and I'm like, I haven't had enough food to start.
Like,
Fucking banger of an evening right
this
here.
is
We all
half
had
empty.
fun.
Honestly,
This is Jaeger. This is half
I
empty.
don't
What am I
drink
doing?
unless I'm hanging out with people in person because I don't enjoy it enough to do it in a non-hangout social setting.
I mean, I feel like this is a hangout session for me, at the very least.
I mean, it is, but I don't have money to get alcohol if I'm not like.
Trust me,
Doing
I
stuff.
understand how that feels.
That's why I'm happy I live in Germany. Alcohol is like bread here, and it is the same price.
It's liquid bread.
I literally can't wait to move there. Germany's been on my list of places to move since I was in fucking 18th. Since I was fucking 18. So
Visit me, my bed pulls out.
No.
Second.
you know, I'm willing to add another bed to the list of ones I've broken.
Yo. We reinforce that. You're welcome. Hey, jumping over to Dougler.
Knowledge.
Dude.
Hey everybody, I am Dougler93. I am a art streamer, game streamer over on my Twitch channel, Dougler93 twitch.tv/Dougler93. You find me on Twitter under the same name. I am here Monday, Wednesdays, and Thursdays. You can find me on my channel on Friday and Saturday, starting around 6 p.m. for 2 hours art, 2 hours games. And Sunday, I'm going to be playing Persona 3 Portables starting at 4, and hopefully get some people on just to hang out and to play it. Anyways, that is me.
All right, Shay.
Hello, everyone. I am Shay, or Shay the Fae on Twitch and still Twitter right now, currently. You can find me here at Party Wipe Games most days of the week or whenever we have streaming, either as the GM or a player. I was running this Things from the Flag game. Love this game. Amazing game. And I will be back here next week along with whatever other games are going on.
Or like Shay the Bay.
Shay the Bay. I am the Bay.
She is the Bay.
I am literally the Bay.
Oh my god. New username .jpg.
Yeah.
Felis, got anything for us?
Hello, I'm Felis. You can find me on Twitter under the same name, or here on Saturdays, playing a new game, new Pathfinder game. Hooray! I waved. I
Hoorah.
don't know why I waved.
Yay. You did wave. I saw it. No, I didn't. Hi, I'm
I
Rindis.
was about
This
to panic. Like, how the fuck did you say that?
I do not know about the cameras that I installed.
God damn it.
Hi, you're watching our channel, Party Wipe Games. Thanks for stopping by and checking this out. If you stayed till the end, you are fabulous, and I love you. One big resounding fuck you, Wizards of the Coast and Hasbro, as always, until they open the license and all of that other good stuff. But they will still be hard-pressed to ever get us back on the channel playing anything D&D related. As mentioned, there is...
Fuck Hasbro.
Fuck Hasbro. There's a upcoming Pathfinder game that will be on Saturdays. We are going to be starting a Ironforge / Starforge campaign on Thursdays that is not starting this week due to one of the players having some medical things that Shay and I will also have to help them resolve because it is our tenant. So 3 of us will not be available. And there's 5 of us, so 3 out of 5 will be unavailable that night, so we can't really get started tomorrow. So next time you'll see us is Saturday. Sunday, there's currently nothing. Mondays is still the Dresden File game. That will be moving to a new time now that our storyteller has a new job that has a later start time. That's still up in the air, but we will figure it out. There's nothing on Tuesdays at the moment, but recruiting for Change Stars is still open, and it's incredible that there's a lot of people asking about it, but nobody is signing up.
Oh my god!
I know. There's been like 4 people going, "What's Change Stars? That sounds interesting," but they haven't signed up. We need people to sign up for the game as well so that we can get it started.
I can't play Tuesdays, or I would.
It's
You
all
know
right.
this.
Yeah, we appreciate it.
Like, I want to sign up so badly, but I'm balancing like raid days with my roommate trying to also do like City of Mist and all this other shit.
Wait, what?
What?
City Mist?
Yeah.
I think it's at your apartment, right?
Yes, at my
Yeah.
apartment. It's not a live game.
You have to
unfortunately.
fly to Germany every week, Dougler.
Yeah,
Doug-
it's a-
Dougler's-
How the hell do that?
Dougler's wanted to run a City of Mist game for a while.
Believe me, if
So
it was an
fucking
online
long.
game, it'd be like, hey, all you bitches, drag. But it is a table game, unfortunately. So it's just like I want to join Change Stars because I did the one shot and it was super fun. But I'm just like, when will I have time to exist as a human being?
Just vibing.
I understand that mood though.
Yeah. Otherwise, that's it for us. So we could wrap up and turn people loose. Hopefully, Pat didn't have tutoring today because we ran late.
I don't.
Okay. Well,
I haven't had tutoring for 2 weeks, but I've still been getting paid. It's a little weird. I
don't
figured
question
that
it. Don't question it.
Don't look a
Money,
gift horse in
shut
the
up and
mouth.
take it.
Just accept it and move
There
on
is
with your life.
something I feel obligated to share just because we finally got situated. Oh, big
Oh.
old Snorlax.
Look at our big
Oh
old
my
Snorlax. Yeah, that big
I
conker.
want-
Is that the beanbag chair?
That's
Yes,
the beanbag
it
one.
is.
He's so big and he's so soft.
How much was it, and was it worth it?
So the body itself is incredibly cheap. We had to buy so much memory foam to fill that guy, and they're like for a 2-pack that was like 10 pounds of memory foam, it's like $60. And we started with 2 sets of 2 that my parents had bought us for Christmas. I bought 3 sets of 2. Shay bought 1 set. So
And we could probably fit another set in there.
yeah, there's very likely another set that's going to get put into it because you can see it's like body is kind of like still not firm. It like slumps over.
'Cause
It's a little.
I want to find something because like until my bed is actually pulled out, like if I have guests or something, like I wanted to be able to play stuff on my computer and have like a beanbag chair. And I kept seeing that Snorlax, and I was like, oh my god, that looks perfect.
So it
But-
doesn't get very high, and because ours is memory foam, you
You
sink
sink
down
it.
pretty well. It's better for laying than sitting. But if you have something to prop it on, it might be fine. But I think once it was all said and done, it's probably pushing just the foam itself is like $300. Yeah, because like I said, each of those 2-packs is like $60. And
We
we
got-
had to
We
use a
got
lot
super
to follow
soft
it up.
memory.
That is
foam,
memory.
though.
Yeah.
It is memory foam. That is primo stuff. But
Mhm.
that's
And-
that's a price tag.
Yeah, it was one of those things where it was like it wasn't.
Can I-
Oh, go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say like that's definitely a price tag, especially if I could just get Pat here and sit on their lap. But you know,
Yeah, exactly.
I know, right?
That's a good
How,
one.
how much is the plane ticket again?
yeah,
It's about. I was gonna say it's about.
same
It's about as
price.
much as a Snorlax, and you get far more
Yeah,
use out of Pat.
I mean, you know, I might not be as big as a Snorlax, but I feel like I can maneuver my body in ways that maybe.
There's a
memory-
lot that Pat can do that the Snorlax can't.
You're a bit more animated than a Snorlax. Just saying.
They will do the big sleep afterwards, though. It's true.
Hey,
I'm gonna turn the recording off so we don't get demonetized.
I'm gonna play
Good
that